Hey mamas, you're listening to the Balanced Working Mama podcast, the only podcast teaching you how to balance your work, motherhood, and wellness. I am Dr. Amber Thornton, clinical psychologist and mama wellness consultant. Each week we dive into tips and strategies and much more so that you too can become a balanced working mama. Let's dive in. Hey mamas, welcome to the Balanced Working Mama podcast. I am Dr. Amber Thornton, clinical psychologist and creator of Balanced Working Mama, where we inspire millennial mamas to find the balance in motherhood. Balance and wellness in motherhood. Hello everyone, hope y'all are doing well. I am going to just quickly dive into today's episode. What we are doing is sharing one of our recent community updates for the Balanced Working Mama community. So I'm sure that you know by now, but I will explain again. In January of 2022, our Balanced Working Mama community will open its doors to anyone who wants to be a part, anyone who wants to participate, anyone who wants to join us. And I'm so excited. But through this process of us building our community, I am being very open and transparent about the process of us really getting the community up and running, but also really asking you all for your feedback and your support and really just sharing with me what you want from this community, how it can be helpful for you, things like that. So every week on Instagram, I am going on IG Live and sharing a community update. And that update will involve where we're at in terms of building our community and what's been decided, the progress we've made, things like that. And so in today's community update, I share a little bit about the platform that we've decided to hold our community, and then also some focus group dates. So please stay tuned, listen to today's update so that you can learn where our community will live, but then also how you can participate and contribute in the form of our focus groups that are coming up. I will share our very first focus group is going to be on October 29th. So I hope that you can make it. It's going to be during a lunchtime, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. So I'll be sharing the Zoom information on my Instagram in our email newsletter. So if you are connected to either one of those, you'll get the information. But please, please, please join us for our focus group. We'll have a good time. We'll chat, but we'll also really talk about what do you want from our community? What are your needs right now as a millennial mama? What's going on for you so that I can have a better understanding and so that we can make sure that the community is meeting your needs. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's update. After listening to the update, if you have questions, comments, feedback, please reach out to me. Let me know. DM me, email me, get in touch with me. Let me know anything that might be helpful as we build this community. Awesome, y'all. Well, I hope y'all have a great day. Hope you have a great week. Enjoy today's update, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Hey mama, I'm so glad you're listening to the podcast, but I also want to connect with you on social media. So be sure to follow me and Balanced Working Mama on Instagram. You can find me at Dr. Amber Thornton. That's DrAmberThornton, and Balanced Working Mama at Balanced Working Mama. BALANCEDWORKINGMAMA. Follow along, join in on the fun, but then also send me a DM to say hello. See you there. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody is doing well. It is Sunday, and I'm here to talk about Balanced Working Mama community updates. So, of course, I will definitely introduce myself just in case somebody doesn't know who I am or what I'm talking about. So you can orient yourself to decide whether you want to be here or not to listen to what I'm about to talk about. My name is Dr. Amber Thornton. I am a clinical psychologist and the creator of Balanced Working Mama. And Balanced Working Mama is a brand, a community, a space that inspires millennial mamas to find the balance and wellness in motherhood. This is important because when you become a mom, it's very easy to forget about your balance. not be able to find your wellness. It's really easy to like just focus all your efforts and concerns and issues or whatever on your kids and all the other responsibilities, because there's tons of competing priorities when you become a mother. And what we do at Balanced Working Mama is to remind ourselves that we are actually the most important priority, and that our efforts and our energy should be equally dispersed with the needs of our kids, our families, but then also ourselves as well. Um, you would think we don't need a whole community to remember this, but we actually do, because again, motherhood is very consuming, very a very big job, and it's easy to forget about yourself when you are a woman and a mother trying to do all these things. So that is why I'm here. I'm here to talk about um, our community that is coming. So, if you are familiar with Balanced Working Mama, you know that we've done a ton of things in the past. One very big thing that we've become very well known for is our Empower Wellness program. It is a 6-week wellness program that we do virtually for working moms. And right now we're in our 5th cohort of the program. We actually meet today with the mamas for week 3 of the program. And it's going great, but we are now evolving and we are really working towards becoming a much larger community. And so this is really great because the community will allow us to open ourselves up to everybody who wants to be in our space, be in community with other mamas who are also wanting more balance and more wellness. And that's what we will be launching in January of 2022. So what I'm talking about is a community update. And so what I'm committing to doing is being very open and transparent about the process of how we're building the community from now until January, so that everyone can be informed in the process of like how this community is being built, what we're thinking about, what we're prioritizing. So then you can decide whether you want to join us and be a part of our community in January, and also so you can take part in the process of helping to build the community. So that's what I'm actually about to talk about today. So I have 2 big updates for our community that's coming in January. The first update is that we have decided where we will be hosting our platform. And so I have been putting a lot of thought into like, where is this community going to live? Because there's a lot of communities that live on Facebook, that live in other places, but I knew I didn't want it to be on Facebook. And I also knew I didn't want it to be like, it can't be an Instagram community. Like, I think our Instagram is growing and that's awesome. And tons of our mamas also love Instagram, but you can't really have a community on Instagram. So we have decided that our community will be housed on the Mighty Network website, that platform. So we will be using that platform for our community. And so tons of things will happen on there on Mighty Networks. And so for anyone who's already familiar with Mighty Networks, that'll be great because you'll already know how to use it, how to do all the things on there. You won't have to catch up. But for anybody who is not yet familiar, maybe just check it out. There's an app that you can download. You can access Mighty Networks on their website. So that is where our community will live. It is not open yet, so don't get too excited, but just letting you know that in January, that's where our community will live. That's where our platform, that's the platform that we're going to be using. And so what that means is that you will go there to have contact with all the mamas. I love Mighty Networks because it also allows you to have a profile. So when the members of our community join our community, they will be able to see who else is also in the community, read up on the other mamas' profiles, find out where the other mamas live, so that we can also start to build micro communities within the larger Balanced Working Mama community. And that'll be dope because the one thing about Balanced Working Mama is that it attracts mamas from all across this country. Like, even in our Empower Wellness Cycle this season, we've got mamas in Florida, in Texas, in this area, in the DMV area. We got mamas in Arizona, like they're all over the place. So with that, it's important for our community to be virtual, but within that virtual larger community, you all can build micro communities to have interactions with each other more locally. So that I'm excited about. I love that Mighty Networks allows you to have that type of profile. Also, the cool thing I love about Mighty Networks is that you can start conversations. And so you can group those conversations into threads. And so, for instance, if someone wants to reach out to the mamas in our communities about potty training, we can start a whole thread about, look, potty training. We can start a thread about books and book clubs. We can start a thread about whatever you want. And so you can really very easily communicate with the other mamas in the community through these threads, through these forms of communicating with one another. There's a whole bunch of other reasons why I'm really leaning towards and made the decision to use Mighty Networks for our platform. But those are the two big ones. Otherwise, it's just a really great space to build community, virtual community. So I'm excited to move forward with that. So actually, today my kids are away. Yes. Shout out to the grandparents who be taking the kids. My kids are away today. And so I'm going to actually be playing around with our Mighty Networks platform this afternoon, just to help get it ready and everything so that it can be ready for us in January. So one thing I will note, while our platform will live on Mighty Networks, a bunch of things will happen outside of Mighty Networks as well. So we will have meetings, sessions, anything that we do in terms of offering information, expertise, because we're going to have experts providing information around certain topics or like special meetings. Those things will be held on Zoom. And so tons of stuff will happen outside of Mighty Networks on Zoom. So that is like the platform for how our community will be structured. If anybody has questions about that, feedback, comments, please let me know. Y'all can tell me here. You all can email me, DM me. Like I'm open to feedback, and this is why I'm doing the community updates, because I really want to hear feedback, because I want you all to feel comfortable to bring your whole self to our community, feel connected to our community, and part of that is making sure you give us feedback on what you need in the community. So that is our first update. Second update is we have 3 dates for focus groups that I'm hoping to hold for our community. And so if you're not familiar with what a focus group is basically just a group of how do I describe a focus group? I haven't had to describe this before. So when you do research, sometimes you hold focus groups, and basically it's a group of people, identified people that you're wanting to get information from about a certain topic, about a certain issue. And so this focus group will be groups. Hi, Shayna. Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all, Shayna just came in and I'm excited. Okay. So basically these focus groups are going to be with other millennial mamas just like y'all. Anybody who is interested in our Balanced Working Mama community can participate in this group, and basically is us trying to get information from you about what you want from this community. And so that is what a focus group is. Anybody can participate in this, and I'll actually be sharing information about this in my Instagram probably later today or later this week. But we have 3 dates identified for where I will open up my Zoom, and it'll be open to any mama who wants to come in and really just talk about what they're needing in terms of community as a mother right now, or as a millennial mom, what you're needing and what you're wanting out of this community, and really like your time to like give me some feedback on what would be helpful. And so for some of the focus groups, we'll have specific topics, but part of it will just be very open, and you just like let me know, hey, this is what I'm thinking would be good for me in a community, or this is what will help me want to participate in your community, things like that. So our 3 dates for the focus groups will be Friday, October 29th at 12 p.m., Sunday, November 21st at 2 p.m., and then Tuesday, December 14th at 7:30 p.m. All of these are Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time zone you are in, just adjust for that. But those are our focus group dates. Again, I will post that on our Instagram so that you all know, and it'll also have the Zoom meeting ID so that you can join as well. But again, our first one is going to be about 2 weeks from now, Friday the 29th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your time to come share what it is that would help you feel connected to our community, want to join our community, things like that. So I'm excited about these focus groups because it'll give me an opportunity to actually talk to mamas like you to let me know what would be helpful in this community. What do you need? What would you want? What are your challenges? What are your frustrations? Things like that. I'm excited to get all that information from you all. Those are our updates. That's it. That's it. So again, today I'm going to be working on some community stuff. Yeah, I think that's it, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think things are moving steadily along, but the ball will really get rolling once we get into our focus groups to really talk to you all about what would be helpful with the community. I'll continue to share things about how the Mighty Networks is going. And that is that for our community update. Hey. So again, any feedback y'all have, any questions that you have, anything that comes up as you're listening to these updates, please reach out to me. Let me know on my Instagram, or you can go over to the Balanced Working Mama Instagram and DM there. Somebody will definitely reach out to you. Thank you all for your feedback, for listening. If you want more information about our community, definitely join our email list, and you can do that on balancedworkingmama.com. Just go to the website, provide your information for how you want to be contacted, and you will be on the email list. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all have a really good rest of your day. If you see me pop on IG Live, just know there's another community update, so stay tuned, or you can catch the replay after. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Hey mama, Balanced Working Mama is growing. I want to make sure that you stay connected and up to date with everything happening over here. So you don't miss any of the good stuff, head over to balancedworkingmama.com, sign up for the newsletter. You'll always be the first to learn of any new podcast episodes, events, programs, and you'll get a hello from me every now and then. So sign up today, mama, because I want to connect with you soon. Hey mama, thank you for listening to the Balanced Working Mama podcast. If you love this podcast, please be sure to rate it and share it with another mama that you know. And don't forget to follow me and Balanced Working Mama on Instagram. I'll talk to you soon.